I have bought some of the weirdest Switch accessories you have ever seen, and today we're going to be taking a look at each one of them from cheapest to most expensive to find out if any of them are any good, or if I've just spent way too much money on Temu for a bunch of useless plastic. I really hope that's not the case. So we're going to do this in price order, starting with $5. Now these are Nintendo Switch steering wheels. Remember in the Wii you got the Wii wheel, the Wii wheel, the Wii... Well, I assume this is a Switch version of the Wii wheel. Ooh, we've got two in there. They're a lot smaller than the Wii ones. I mean, it's comfortable. I'm just not sure whether it's actually needed. Does anybody actually play Mario Kart on the Switch with motion controls? I thought we all just, you know, use the joystick. What's wrong with the joystick? I don't know if you can hear this. They are the cheapest bits of plastic I have ever seen. But how did they feel to use? Well, they felt like using motion controls on Mario Kart with a tiny plastic wheel in your hand. All joking aside though, I actually didn't mind these too much. Yes, it felt weird to do the motion controls, but the big buttons on the back were so much nicer than pressing these little nubs. I hate these. And let's not forget, these literally cost $5. That is cheaper than a McDonald's meal. And I came first in the race, so they can't be that bad. So I'm gonna give them a 5 out of 10. About as average as you can get, to be honest. Now we're moving on to our $15 item. This item screams Nintendo. You know Nintendo, the family-friendly company. They make games that aren't rude, that aren't crass, and they especially make games that don't include violence. And this next product really reflects all of that. Guns. Nintendo, this doesn't seem very on brand. These are called the game guns. And apparently they're easy to disassemble. What does that mean? The guns have an anti-slip surface on them. That's good for something, I guess. But they are by the same company who made the last ones, Dobe. On the back, we've got the quality guarantee from 1999. That's how you know it's a good quality product, apparently. While looking up if this company had been around for as long as they said they had, I came across this video on their website. Starting with a really 2012 looking YouTube intro, and then going into a company video that for some reason is edited like an action movie. And this video isn't the only weird thing that Dobe claim. They're playing Overwatch on the back. How are you moving your characters if you're pointing both guns at the screen? And most importantly, Overwatch doesn't have motion controls. It's one of them, the other. They are huge. Oh, okay, hold on, we've got to get the other one out. Anybody else just incredibly confused by this? Am I going to get demonetized? You better subscribe. I can't do that. What are these? So you're telling me I put this in and then I assume I just slot that in like that. Oh, the trigger becomes so mushy. So this is what it's like without the controller in. With the controller in. I genuinely can't think of a single game you could play with these on. Hold on, let me find the... What have I yeeted the box over there. Let's have a little read. Nothing. It's not telling me what they're compatible with. So, yeah, I think we'll have to find that out later. And find that out later, I did. There are barely any games that support this. According to this listing from a different Switch gun, because apparently there's more than one, you can play Splatoon 2 and 3, Resident Evil, Payday 2, Wolfenstein 2, Big Buck Hunter Arcade, and more. So I installed the Resident Evil demo, played it for 20 minutes, finally got a gun, and then found out that you can't use motion controls in the demo. That's 20 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. So I needed to find a game that was going to show the capabilities of these things. A gritty, real-life shooter that would show these bad boys off. And after a long time, I think I found the game. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, this is awful. Barely any games are compatible with them. You can't use both of them at the same time, like it says on the box, 2 out of 10. And the only reason it's not getting a 1 is because I do think it's quite funny that there are 2 almost full-sized guns just in Nintendo Switch colours. wild. Next product. I hope it didn't break anything then. Next up, we move on to our $20 product. And here it is. It's a, what is this? Game card case designed for Switch. Now this is by a different company. This is by Hagai Bisai. And what does it say on the back? It's all in Japanese. I guess we just open this one then. Oh! So inside we've got like a weird cross section. Oh, what were they? And here is the actual thing, the product itself. Oh, I actually really like this. It's got like a Mario level on it. That's kind of cool. Look at that. And a glass dome. Ooh, okay, that pops off. What are these? These are fake Nintendo Switch cartridges. This is a real Nintendo Switch cartridge, and this is a fake Nintendo Switch cartridge. I assume what you do is, you put all your games in here. Let's say these are your games. And then I assume, oh my, no, this is the coolest thing ever. Now this is the best product ever. That is actually really cool because if you have it facing like this way as well, you can see what game is popped up and just go, yep, that's the game I want to play today. And like, it's genuinely very satisfying as well. Like that spin and click. I mean, listen to that, listen to that. And to be honest, I think I got lost in the satisfaction of it all. Yep, this is the best thing I've ever bought. This gets a solid 10 out of 10. Just incredible. Next product. I'm not gonna throw this off. I like this too much. This can just sit up there for the rest of the video. We're starting to get a little bit more expensive now. Moving up to $35. This is a Nintendo Switch console grip. Once again, by Dove. But because the box is broken, it's just do. This box came absolutely destroyed. So once again, we've got the quality guarantee from 1999. Apparently it stores 4 game cards. It has a rotating bracket, whatever that means, and it's compatible with 2 consoles. I assume they mean Switch and Switch OLED, not like PlayStation and Xbox. It could have been a little bit more specific there. But instead they decided to be incredibly specific about something else. This product does not contain a console. So if you were hoping for $35, you somehow got a Switch with this as well. Sorry, you're out of luck, buddy. So we got the grip and there's nothing else in this box. That's it. We've got this. I'm assuming if we just slot this in here, it's got like 2 clips at the top to hold it in. So we go, oh, that didn't sound good. This is actually nice. These like grooves here. Now I always find that the Switch is like, the Joy-Cons are a little bit small, but this feels great. We've got a stand at the back as well. The Switch stand just snaps off all the time. Like that is not going anywhere. And it looks like as well, we can put Switch games. Oh, we can. I mean, it sucks for me because I have more than 4 Switch games. This is great. I actually really love this. I will probably be using this. And I was right. Right after shooting this, I took this grip on planes, on trains, not in automobiles though. Please don't play Switch while driving. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. For such a simple product, I had very low expectations. But you know what? It's really good. 8 out of 10. Next product. Yahoo! That was like £200 of Switch games. I should not have done that. The final product, the big boy, the product you have all been waiting for. These $50 I spent and almost dropped on this. A Nintendo Switch VR headset. Why does this exist? Okay, so here's a quick bit of history for this. Back in 2018, Nintendo wanted to create a new way to play games on the Switch. A new gimmick, if you like. So what did they do? Cardboard. I'm not even joking. This was called Nintendo Labo. A bunch of different cardboard sets that you could build, and then they would act as your controllers for games. There was big cardboard robots, there was flight joysticks, there was steering wheels, and of course, there was a VR headset. And this is why these headsets are sold. Because Labo doesn't exist anymore. Because it's sold really badly. Because of course it did. It was literally just cardboard. Apparently we can use it in Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Jurassic World Aftermath, Super Smash Bros, and For Spice and Wolf. For Spice and Wolf. What is For Spice and Wolf? Ah, it's an anime visual novel. Safe to say, I won't be trying that one. Sorry, what? Okay, so we get the device itself. This is bizarre. Like, actually bizarre. Instructions. Get a microfiber cloth. I actually appreciate a microfiber cloth because I always need them. Give my little PC a look here. This is probably going to end up being the most valuable thing in all of this package. Things were looking pretty interesting at least, but then I hit another problem. Oh! It turns out this child's toy was made for children. Who would have thought it? And I don't know if you can tell, but my 23-year-old adult head is just slightly bigger than a 5-year-old's head. Does not fit on my head at all. I guess I'm just gonna have to hold it here then. I don't really have high expectations for this, I'm not gonna lie. But VR on anything is still kind of cool, so I wanna give it a go. So first I loaded up Mario Odyssey and saw something that I had never seen before. I've never noticed that ever be a mode before. Why is that there now? Did anyone else realise this on the main menu, or am I just an idiot? Don't answer that question. Why does this actually look okay? This was actually incredibly fun. To be in one of the Mario Odyssey levels in complete full VR was insane. You control Mario from kind of like a bird's eye view, and he gets further away from you and closer to you, and you can't move the camera about, but just being able to look around is super cool. I had to find a bunch of instruments for musicians, and then once I'd done that, I thought I'd unlock another level, but I didn't for some reason. It looks like there is 4 more levels, but I had no clue how to unlock them. So with my expectations through the roof, I loaded up another one of the compatible VR games, Breath of the Wild. And that is horrid. That is actually probably the single most nauseating thing I've ever done in my life. Oh. Yeah, if I continue that, I'm actually gonna be sick. It wasn't good. At all. Look, this is a cool gimmick and all, but for $50, I'm never gonna use this thing again. It's gonna sit on my shelf and never move. And I genuinely don't think VR has ever made me feel that sick. This gets a 6 out of 10. Do not buy this. And do you know what else gets a 6 out of 10? My old setup before I turned it into my dream Switch setup. And you can watch that right here. Bye.